Hello students, welcome to the digital classes of AIUS. Today we are going to learn our new chapter in social studies subject, that is chapter number 9, the prairies. Prairies are the grasslands which are found in the North America. Prairies are the grasslands which are found in the North America. These are the vast grasslands where everywhere is a grass, tall grass or a small grass. Okay, they are found in the warm and dry place with a very little rainfall. So we are going to discuss the points, the learning points which we are going to be learned in this chapter. Okay, so first point is the prairies, second is location, then land features, then climate and vegetation, then wildlife found in the prairies region, then life of the people in the prairies, then economic activities in the prairie region. Okay, all right, so first topic, that is prairies. So prairies, as I had told you, that prairies are the vast stretch of the flat grasslands in the interior of the America, in the North America. It is gently sloping towards the west. They cover an area of approximately 1.4 million square miles. This is a huge area in the North America continent. हम लोगों ने कॉन्टिनेंट्स पढ़े थे, नॉर्थ अमेरिका, साउथ अमेरिका. उसमें से नॉर्थ अमेरिका का जो एक ग्रास लैंड है वो प्रेरीज है. वर्ल्ड में डिफरेंट कॉन्टिनेंट्स में डिफरेंट ग्रास लैंड्स हैं जिनको अलग अलग नामों से जाना जाता है. द ग्रास लैंड विच इज़ फाउंड इन द नॉर्थ अमेरिका इज नोन एज द prairies. Okay, all right. Further we move in the video that most of the grasslands of the world are found in both the hemisphere, in the northern and in the southern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere it lies between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle, and in southern hemisphere it lies between Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. So they are found between Tropic of Cancer, Arctic Circle, and Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in northern and the southern hemisphere. Okay, so the different grasslands in the different continents are the prairies, the steppes in the Russia, the steppes in the Russia, the pampas in the South America, the velds in the South Africa, and downs in the Australia. Okay, pampas are also found in the Australia also, and downs in the Australia. In the figure you can find that savannas are also found in the Australian region, but in our chapter we'll learn about the downs in the Australian region, which is not given in this figure but it is there. Okay, all right, the location of the prairies. They are located in the interior of the North America. As I had told you कि वो North America के आपके इसमें फिगर में जो येलो फिगर पार्ट दिया हुआ है यही इसकी एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन है कि नॉर्थ अमेरिका के सेंट्रल एरिया में, ये कनाडा के पास में की जो जगह है वहाँ पे इसको पाया जाता है. जो प्रेरीज रीजन है वो वहाँ पे ही पाया जाता है. नॉर्थ अमेरिकन स्ट्रेच फ्रॉम कनाडा in the north of the Mexico in the south. Toward the west, the prairies are abounded by the Rocky Mountains, and in the east by the Great Lakes and the Ohio River. एक Ohio River है, कुछ lakes हैं जो इसके आसपास पाई जाती हैं. Okay. Next is the land features of the prairies. Actually, prairies is a very important chapter in the scenario of geographical area of the different continents. Not even prairies, the different grasslands which are found in the world, in the continent, are very important because these grasslands work in a different way. They support the different wildlife, they support the human life in their area. Okay, so land feature. What kind of land feature is found in the prairies? The western part of the grassland is hilly, while the eastern part is flat. जो लैंड फीचर है प्रेरीज का, उसमें जो वेस्टर्न पार्ट है वो हिली एरियाज हैं उसमें, एंड ईस्टर्न पार्ट में वो बिल्कुल फ्लैट है. There are two rivers which are found in the prairies region, that is, first is the Mississippi River and the second is the Missouri River that drains in this region. So there are two rivers. This is very important make underline while you are reading the chapter, while you are reading your chapter, that is there are two rivers, very important rivers, Mississippi and Missouri river in the prairies region. Okay, so now what kind of climate and vegetation is found in the prairies region? First of all, we will talk about the climatic conditions of the prairies area. The climate of this region is as follows, that winters are very cold and dry. winter जो होते हैं यहाँ पे बहुत ठंडे होते हैं और सूखे होते हैं. That means कि वहाँ पे रेनफॉल कम होती है. The prairies region receives the less rainfall. Okay. Summers are hot and moderate, and with a moderate rainfall. So summers are very hot and they get the moderate rainfall. That means in winter there is no rainfall, but in the summers it get a little rainfall. That means कि in the both of the seasons, in winter and in the summer, the prairies area didn't get much rainfall. Okay, so the moderate rainfall of 50 to 70 centimeter with the variation from year to year occurs in this region during summer only. This type of climate is called the continental climate. इस टाइप के क्लाइमेट को कॉन्टिनेंटल क्लाइमेट कहते हैं, जहाँ पे गर्म ज़्यादा पड़ता है या ठंड ज़्यादा पड़ता है, एंड जो हल्की बारिश होती है, कम बारिश होती है, उसको हम कॉन्टिनेंटल क्लाइमेट बोलते हैं. हॉट विंड्स कॉल्ड चिनुक ब्लो इन स्प्रिंग. ओके, जो हॉट विंड है, गर्म है, जिसको हम यहाँ इंडिया में वी कॉल्ड इट एज अ लू. So it is called as a Chinook. Okay, the prairies region lies in the rain shadow area. Rain shadow area, an area which is away from the path of the rain bearing winds. So rain shadow area का मतलब क्या हुआ कि एक ऐसा एरिया जो उस एरिया से दूर है, उस एरिया से बहुत ज़्यादा दूर है, जहाँ पे ऐसी हवाएं चलती हैं जो रेन को लेके आती हैं. जैसे मैंने बताया था आपको, मानसून में जो हवाएं चलती हैं तो वो मानसून को लेके आती हैं इंडिया में, है ना. In the previous chapters we had discussed these type of things. Okay, the next topic is vegetation. Most part of the prairies are dry and receive less rainfall. Tall to short grasses cover the land. These grasses grow quickly during the spring, and by autumn they dry up and turn into the hay. वो स्प्रिंग में बहुत ज़्यादा जो है जल्दी से वहाँ पे जो है बड़ी ग्रास हो जाती है, एंड जब तक ऑटमन सीजन आता है ये सूख जाती है, और सूखने के बाद हे का मतलब होता है घास का ढेर बना लेती है ये. ओके, there are no trees in the area except for the areas along the river bank where trees like elder, willow, poplar are found. Okay, so the different trees are found near to the river area only. river banks पे, river के किनारों पे ही सिर्फ जो है trees मिलते हैं, बाकी एरिया में यहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं मिलता है, कोई भी trees नहीं मिलते हैं. Okay, next is the wildlife. What kind of wildlife is found in the prairies area? Different animals are found in the prairies area. The animals that live here have adapted themselves to the harsh climate. The climate is very difficult in the prairie area because in winter it is very cold and dry, but in the summer it is very hot and they have a less rainfall. That is why the animals which are living in the prairies area have adapted themselves to live in this climatic condition. They can withstand the hot summer and the freezing cold winter, right? Okay, they are the grazing animals such as deer, antelopes, burrowing animals like the private prairie dog and the jackrabbit call the places their home. ये जो आप इसमें फिगर देख रहे हो एक एंटीलोप की है, एंड ये इसको एक प्रेरी डॉग बोलते हैं. ये रैबिट का ही एक जो है उस एक प्रजाति है, वही इसमें आती है. ओके, these animals are also there, bison and the wild hen. These animals are also found in this region. Okay, so life of the people, what kind of life they are living in the prairies. Okay, so the prairies of USA, that is United States of America, are sparsely populated. वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा आबादी नहीं है, it is less populated. Okay, most of the people are descendants of European settlers while others are farmers. ज़्यादातर जो हैं वो यूरोप से यहाँ पे लोग आए हुए हैं और वो यहाँ पे रह रहे हैं, बाकी के यहाँ पे किसान यानी कि फार्मर्स हैं. सम ग्रो क्रॉप्स एंड सम रियर लाइफ स्टॉक्स. Those who rear livestocks are called cowboy. Okay, so the people who are living here are few are from the European sites, and the others who are living are those who are native of this area are doing the farming activities. So basically people are involved in the farming, in the agriculture, and also with the cattle rearing, and also with the help of the cattles they get survive in this region, and those are called the cowboys. Okay, economic activities in the prairies region. What kind of economic activities are being done in this area? Economic activities का मतलब हुआ ऐसी activities जिनके थ्रू लोग यहाँ पे survive कर सकते हैं. As we have discussed in this point, the life of the people in the prairies, the same point will be there in the economic activities in the prairies region, that what they do to live, to get the money, to earn the money. There are 2 points. They do agricultural activities and they also do the cattle rearing. कैटल रियरिंग में बहुत सारी चीज़ें आ जाती हैं. वो डोमेस्टिक एनिमल्स को वहाँ पे पालते हैं या स्लॉटरिंग करते हैं. स्लॉटरिंग का मतलब होता है जो एनिमल्स, ऐसे एनिमल्स जिनका लोग मीट यूज़ करते हैं फॉर ईटिंग, तो उनका भी स्लॉटर करते हैं वहाँ पे, उनको काटते हैं एंड दे यूज़. एंड कैटल रियरिंग में बहुत सारी चीज़ें आती हैं. दैट इज़ दे विद द हेल्प ऑफ द डोमेस्टिक एनिमल्स दे गेट द वूल एंड अदर थिंग्स लाइक, एंड ऑल्सो दे गेट द मिल्क एंड द मिल्क प्रोडक्ट्स. इन द एग्रीकल्चर, व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द एग्रीकल्चर, they used to get wheat and other crops in this area. Okay, and they live in the homestead. Homestead is कि जैसे इसको बोलते हैं, homestead को बोल सकते हैं जैसे farm house, like a farm house. Okay, the farms in this region are huge and extensive. They occupy hundreds of acres of land. Okay, each farm has a homestead where the farmers live with their family. So this is a farm house where जो farmer हैं वो वहाँ पे रह सकते हैं. जैसे आपने अभी इंडिया में आपने देखा होगा कि लोग गांव में रहते हैं, जो बड़े बड़े से खेत हैं, तो बीच में वो घर बना लेते हैं and they live over that place. Okay, workers or helpers who live on the farm. All the agriculture activities like plowing, snowing, harvesting, threshing, and storing of food grains are done with the help of the machines and scientific method, and the fertilizers are used. And that is why it is called the wheat basket of the world. Why wheat basket? Why it is called the wheat basket? That because the most of the wheat which we get in the world is from the prairies area. यही prairies area से ही वो आता है. That is why prairie area जो है, जो नॉर्थ अमेरिका के रीजन है, इसको wheat basket of the world बोला जाता है. Okay, so this is all about our today's chapter, that is prairies. The prairies, that is the grassland that found in the temperate region. So I hope you have learned lot of things from this chapter. One more thing I want to include, that each and every chapter we are getting step by step. जो हम step by step एक चैप्टर बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, तो जो पिछले हमारे चैप्टर्स हैं 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 जो भी सारे चैप्टर्स थे, उनका कुछ ना कुछ कंटेंट यहाँ पे ज़रूर हर चैप्टर में यूज़ होता है. तो आई सजेस्ट यू गाइज टू गो थ्रू ईच एंड एवरी चैप्टर थॉरली. उसको अच्छे से पढ़ो जिससे कि आपको अगले चैप्टर में कोई और प्रॉब्लम ना हो. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट अवर टुडेज चैप्टर. विल मीट इन अवर नेक्स्ट चैप्टर विद अ न्यू टॉपिक. टिल देन कीप लर्निंग, बी हेल्दी.